You know, we're out here on one of the TVA lakes today, and it's mid-June. We're out here having some fun. We're actually catching a good many fish, and I kind of wanted to give you guys a little rundown of my 4 favorite soft baits for out here fishing these ledges. Probably my favorite one is a 3/4 ounce Gambler football jig, and I actually put I make a mop jig skirt myself and put it on there, and I tip it with a Gambler Mega Daddy. You know, it's got the big flappers on it and stuff, and this mop skirt really, you know, it's round rubber. We call them a mop skirt, but it really stands up and flares out when you stop the jig, or when you snap it up off the bottom, it floats down. It really flares out, gives it a lot of action. That's definitely one of my favorites. Second would probably be this is Gambler's E16 Worm that I've cut down. This plastic and this worm floats really well. I put it on a 3/4 ounce football head and rig it almost like a little shaky head type deal. You know, just throw that out, drag it around or hop it around out on those shell bars and ledges. That works really well for me. Here's a new deal that it's kind of becoming one of my favorites here pretty quick. This is it's a Gambler Trophies, and it's almost like an eel. It's a saltwater bait is what it is, but it's just a, you know, big fat worm type bait, but with a real flimsy little tail on it. And I put it also on a 3/4 ounce jig head. Kind of snap it up off the bottom, and it really kind of shoots down, and you know, I've really just been playing with it here lately, and we've caught some nice fish and got some vicious strikes on this thing. So this is definitely going to be in my arsenal. This would be a good color, and I don't have any in white yet, but I think white would be really good in this Trophies too, so that's a really cool one. But my absolute favorite soft bait for out here on these ledges is the Gambler Big Easy. I also put it on a 3/4 ounce lead head. This is the Tennessee Retriever, but I just throw this out, let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then just slowly reel it in. Or you can snap it up off the bottom and let it fall down. But man, you know, this one, you know, when they're out here on these ledges, I mean, they're feeding on those big gizzard shad, and you know, this one really, you'll get some really vicious strikes on this thing too. It's really caught some big fish for me out here on these ledges. And but that's my 4 favorite soft baits for out here on the ledges. And I'm pretty sure if you try some of them, you'll like them too.